All right, y'all, how's it going? We are out here pretty early this morning. Actually, bait was bait was really simple. It took me 3 throws with the cast net. I'll show you what I got. So I only put about, I don't know, a little bit of ice in the bottom of my cooler just to keep it cool, but you can see how much bait we got today. The water's a little dingy. I may try to catch me some skipjacks once that sun comes up, but like I said, it only took me 3 throws with the cast net to get all the shad that I needed for today. But we're going to set up real close here. Okay, so the conditions we have is we have had a ton of rain come in the last few days, and so the river's up. It's moving. It's pretty fast right out there. So I come over here where this current break is, and we're going to be fishing kind of more or less this rock wall. Just kind of let the sun come up, let the fog burn off a little bit more, so I could see some of the all the trash, the debris that's on the river right now, because it come up. It didn't come up a whole lot, but they did turn the current on quite a bit, which also will suck the trash and stuff off the bank and put it towards the middle of the river. But we're going to try it here first. We'll probably sit here for a little while, and then we're going to go past the bridge, and then we're just going to kind of fish some of them rock bluffs. Now after that, we're going to go like really shallow. There's been a lot of good fish being caught elsewhere, in that 2 to 3 to 4 foot of water, like some really good fish, like upper 60s fish. So on this river here, we don't have big flats, that come off of it, like say Wheeler or Gunnersville or, some places like that. So, but we do have a couple spots that are like that, and I want to go hit those later on today. But like I said, we're gonna sit here for a minute. Now, actually a pretty good long while, but I'll just kind of lift up, and we're gonna run up there, try to catch some skipjack up a spot up here, and then hopefully do a mixture, because I really want to try both, because last time I was out, I mean shad did the job. So I want to kind of see where these fish are starting to transition to where they want shad. Right now shad is everywhere, so I can only imagine that both shad and skipjack will be pretty good baits. But with this rain, it warmed up the water temp. We're at 53 degrees starting off this morning, and it's just now 6:30 in the morning, so you can tell we're kind of low light still. But I don't know, we'll give it a shot. Last time we came out here and it was the river was trashed and up and moving and all that stuff, we caught us a 60 plus pounder. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try here just because I want to try here, and then we're gonna go underneath the bridge, just basically on the other side of the boat ramp, but I'm gonna hug closer to the rocks there, because what we got is kind of like the main channel comes here, and again we have a high spot right up here, just right in front of us is where I caught these shad, but it kind of dumps off to where we got like a little trough that hits this bank. So hopefully under the water it's creating some sort of a current break. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get some baits out. We ain't started this early in a minute. I got some good, I don't know if I can't see one right now, but I've got some good thread fins in here. I mean, some good size ones. I'm gonna put 2 on one hook. I mean, that's an old thread fin there. I mean, so I'm gonna cut the tails off both of them, put them on one hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's just a ton of bait out there. I don't know if that means we're gonna get into some fish, but we're gonna give it a shot for sure. Let's see what comes along and wants to play. We can keep all this trash out of the lines. We got quite a bit more coming, but I'm just hoping it stays out of my lines. I got a bite on that one, I think. Either that or the boat's moving. I guess the boat could be moving. Or it could be trash collecting on my line. I guess that's a possibility. Trying to watch and see where most of this trash is. We're actually sitting in a pretty good spot because the trash is coming down, and then it kind of back eddies right here. so it pushes over. Oh, we got a beaver swimming over there. See if y'all can see that. Right up along the bank, somewhere right in there. You can see him swimming. That's cool. All right, let's go try to find us a spot. We got trash rolling everywhere down through here. We're gonna be limited on spots today, that's a fact. Well, let's go try to find us another spot. Couple small bites here, a couple somewhat decent bites. They weren't the greatest, but they were decent. But that's going to be the hardest part, because they're actually, the way the trash is spread across this river, it looks like they're still letting it come up, which got to be a good bite. Yeah, I figured him, because I had a couple bites on this one. This is when I had the two shad on, and they took them. The only bad thing about hooking them shad like that. So we're going to try to slide on back, see if we can find us a spot where maybe the trash is moving away from us, maybe. All right, so the only thing I don't like about this spot is that it's a really hard bottom. I sure wish this fog would hurry up and lift so I could go elsewhere, but I got the boat parked in front of this bridge pylon here because it's splitting the trash. It's the only reason why I'm parked here, but I will let it sit here for a while, let this fog lift so we can actually move around safely, because I do not want to take a chance, you know, because I can't see. I mean, I can see immediately where I'm at, but I can't see far enough to safely navigate these rivers. But we are going to end up going pretty shallow today. I'm just, again, waiting for this fog to lift. But we'll see what we can get here. A lot of current right here. We have a small current break because of the pylon. Maybe there's something laying down there. I did see, matter of fact, I did scan some fish when I come across this, so I scanned one nice one. So we'll see. What's up, Mom?
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah. No, he's still there. I talked to him yesterday.
Oh, he's rude.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Because it's like, okay, I didn't get a text from him for my birthday, and it's like, okay, I texted him for his birthday, then I texted him saying, "You alive?" I still hadn't heard from him.
No, he's still alive. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Did we get our first fish? I think we got our first fish in this high current. Now, he's obviously not a big one by the way he took it down, but like I said, I did scan a few fish here. But we are in some pretty swift current, so I'm not by no means giving him any credit. Just a twirling little bitty thing. That's why I think we got to go shallow. That's one of the reasons why we got to go shallow today. Because even the last spot we was at was nothing but little small bites. But at least this dude, if I can get him in the boat, he'll get the skunk off for the day. And then we can get to catching. Yeah, and then we can get to catching. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah. All right, skunk is officially off the boat. Well, buddy, you got that dang piece of bait. Well, you can have it. I got plenty. But either way, I appreciate it, buddy. Get the skunk off. Finally. Didn't think that was going to happen for a minute. Yeah, like I said, I got plenty of bait. I only threw the net 3 times, and I was like, well, that should be it. All right, let's go hit another spot. Well, at least we caught our skunk buster here, so that's good. But we ain't had no other bites except that one. I'm trying to work my way down. Looks like the trash is kind of letting up a little bit. See, we get this wind coming up. What it'll do is it'll help push that trash to one side or the other, which I need to get that to happen instead of being all the way across the river. So we'll get this reeled in and we'll move a little bit further back. Got junk all over the line. Now, how did that happen? Ow, stinking sticks everywhere. All right, come back over here. We're on the end of this little rock point here, and there's some structure right out here. It's actually really good looking stuff. There's a boat situated. We're gonna get some lines out. Really good looking stuff. There may be a fish or two that's kind of tucked up in it. Just need one. One about 80 pounds would be just fine. That I promise you. All right, let's go ahead and make our move. Well, now that I say that, we finally get our first bite sitting here. We've been sitting here 30 minutes and ain't even had the first nibble. But it looks like I can make it down. It's clear enough down that way, we could be able to make a move. Been sitting here about 30 minutes and that was the first bite we had as I decided to get up and move. Okay, I was gonna head down to a shallow spot. And I was just looking at the graph and I kind of found this little cut back here. There's a big tree that's laid down all the way across. Now I don't think there's anything hanging out in that tree, but it's also where the current smacks the bank above us and kind of rolls around. Now it's still a pretty fast current right here, but I'm gonna try it. And what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna toss out 4 rods and I'm gonna walk this one back. Because I want to take advantage of this current, you know, and be able to walk some baits. Because 1, it's a pretty effective way to fish a spot. 2, it's extremely cool when you catch one doing it. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we will go post up in a shallow spot. Typically, shallow spots like that, though, you kind of want to wait for that sun to come up and kind of warm everything up. I just need 1, 2, I just need 5. So that's what I'm going to do here. We'll sit here 30 minutes. Like I said, it's still pretty fast current right here, but I don't know. There may be an old big nasty laying down there that's just he's just chilling. And you drop a good piece of bait in front of his face and he may decide to come out and play, because we're kind of on the main current seam. So, I mean, but we still have pretty fast current here, but So we got, yeah, pretty hard bottom. So, but there's just so much going on down this bank where it kind of like dips in and out. We got little high and low spots, you know, they only deviate about a foot or two. Sometimes that's all it takes for a big fish to be just hanging out down there, just kind of getting out of this current. Don't take a whole lot, a lot of times. So I'm gonna get these out. Like I said, I'm gonna walk one back. Walk it back as far as I can get it. Because if you remember, we're just above the high spot down here where we have done really well. So I'm going to hope that this little spot here you know, because there's that and I almost forgot to mention, there's a sharp ledge. We're right on the edge of this sharp ledge here. So a lot of times them old cats, they'll use that ledge to just chill out. And they be hanging out or cruising up and down that ledge there, so we are gonna see. Because you gotta it's a happy medium with how heavy of a weight you use, because eventually once it gets so far back, yeah, it'll stop walking, but then you're passing up so many fish. Take it, buddy. Well, this way it'll still walk, but you can walk it back a lot slower. Hopefully walk it right into one's mouth. All right, we messed around long enough. Let's go down, see what we can't get into. See, we done messed around long enough. Caught one little fish here and that was it. We're gonna try to get into this area. It's shallow. I definitely know it's shallow, but I don't know how shallow it is. I don't know if we'll be able to get in it, but we are gonna go take a look at it though, for sure. Because I wanna go like a couple feet shallow. Ah, dog. All right, y'all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide back. I was looking in this area. There's another little spot that I haven't hit before. We're gonna give it a shot. It's at the head, the top end of a hole. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I mean, we got to do something. We've been kind of struggling. Man, I took a week off, you know, for Christmas and whatnot. And of course we got all this rain, but we're gonna have to probably hit some of the more popular spots that I have. But we are gonna slide back and try another little underwater point section-ish. It's right in front of a hole. We'll see if that makes a difference. Had one little bite here and that was it. I think he knocked the bait back into the hook. I can almost feel it. All right, well, I was moving back. I had come across this hole and I found a really nice piece of cover and about 54 foot of water. So We are gonna fish it. We are gonna fish it. Don't know if it's gonna do us any good to fish it. I don't even know if I've got enough weight to hold us right here in this spot. But I do think after this, we're close enough. We may go run down and try to find another shallow spot. I think there's a spot down that will kind of set up like we need it to. I'm gonna run down there and try it. See, worst thing can happen is we don't catch anything. Well, I didn't see that bite. Of course, it's a little one way back there, but it's a fish. Golly, did he get me tangled up? Yeah, I think he got me tangled up. I mean, it was only forever back there. It was almost at the end of the spool. Oh, these old fish, y'all. Trying to keep him out of that other line. It seems like he wants to go right in it. Yeah, like I said, he was forever back there. I walked this bait back a pretty good ways. Man. What do we got to do different? I still want to go try shallow. I still want to go see if we can get in that other spot that I'm talking about. Come on up here, buddy. You ain't that big. But there was one back there. I know, pulling you against this current ain't no fun, is it? Can't complain too much. At least you're another fish. I mean, we're definitely not getting skunked today, but God, where are them bigger ones at, y'all? Well, they're slightly getting bigger. Slightly. Thank you, buddy. But we are not going to sit here much longer because that is the only fish we caught. Well, I'll show you where I wanted to go. So I wanted to go in there. You can see we got that little point that comes out there, and we got this point that comes out over there. Yeah, a little shallow. Little shallow, I will say that. So there's no chance getting back there. but this is I'm pulled up on where it really comes up here, and then it's real, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's a flat-ish type thing. It's not ideal, that's a fact, because I wanted to get back in there because it looks like if I could get in there, there's like a big, it's a huge like little impression, whatever you want to call it, but it's not a hole, so to speak. I guess technically it would be, but it's huge, and it looks like it gets down to about probably 4 foot, and then, you know, but I can't get in there. I tried with the trolling motor, and I tried with the big motor. I don't know how far back in there I could have gotten, but oh well. Anyway, so we're gonna sit here because there is enough water, you know, that if fish wanted to move in and out of here, we're kind of set up where they're gonna be moving. So we're gonna throw some baits out, I guess, see what happens. Oh man, I was really hoping I'd get back in there, because I was looking to fish that, you know, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 foot water. And that's when I look on the map, that's kind of what I saw. That's all right. We'll throw some baits out. I'm gonna fish here, and then we will move on down to that. There's a creek mouth down there. We'll move down there, sit out in front of it. We're kind of running out of daylight. So we'll get some good sized baits out there. I mean, they're wide, but you know what I mean, they're not very thick. So I don't know if that's a huge difference when it comes to size of baits, but I know it does with skipjack. But I'm gonna toss them out regardless. Did he take me into something? Yeah, there he. Yeah, he's still on there. He had me in something for sure. Dang, buddy. Well, he was definitely moving up there to feed. Like I said, I mean, I'm sure they stay up there and stuff like that, but like, because you'll see the difference of this fish. One, he's bigger. And two, look at how dark he is. Come on in here, buddy. Compared to the other ones the other smaller ones we caught. So, like I said, it kind of makes me wish I was able to get in there now. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it kind of makes me wish I was able to get in there. Because I mean, these old fish, they don't need much water, you know, for the most part, to get in and out of places like that. But I know that there's fish back there. I know there is. But you can see how dark this fish is here. So he's been up there in the shallows, you know, and he'd come right out of the shallow area there. But apparently there was something there, because he had me hung in it. Yeah, good deal, buddy. I appreciate that. Huh. But like I was saying earlier, I mean, the only other places we got where I know that I can get on a shallow flat is pretty good ways north, and you know, I'm already right at 20 miles from the boat ramp that I originally put in this morning, so I don't want to go too much further because I still got another probably 15 miles to go that way if I wanted to get to it. So may have to choose a different boat ramp next time. But that's cool. About where I'd figured they'd, you know, I mean, we're just right out here in the mouth of it. It's just one, once you get past this little high spot here, it's just one great big huge flat with just a little bit of bottom change to it. And I bet there's fish up there. I bet there is. Oop, there we go, there we go. I dang sure wasn't paying attention. Another shallow water fish. This rod's in about 15 foot of water. He feels like a decent one. And we got current, so I'm not gonna give a whole lot, like I said. Yeah, like I said, I think my deepest rod is that one, and that's in about 20 foot of water. Because it drops off here, then it flattens out, then it goes out to the main channel. That is awesome. Now I really wish I could get back there. There's got to be a way. I might have to research it more on the map. There's got to be a way to get back there because duck hunters go back there. Of course, they got them mud motors and stuff like that. They could skip across some of this stuff. Yeah, another one up here cruising the shallows. Come on over here, buddy. Come over here. Slightly bigger than the last one. On a day like today where we ain't really done much, I will take every single one of them. Oh yeah. Come here, buddy. So that's what I want, even with that 10-ounce weight on there. I want them fish to just grab it and go. You don't need them to be messing around. Come on in here, buddy. Oh yeah, he's bigger than the last one for sure. Heck yeah. Good deal, buddy. I appreciate that, buddy. Come on, you have to open your mouth. I can't put my hand around you. There we go. Yeah, that's a decent one there. Up here cruising the shallows. Yeah, look at this dude. Just covered bud. So you've been up here. I mean, we're in the right area. We're in shallow, you know, shallower-ish water. It looks like you've been really shallow or something tried to eat you. I guess that could be it too. Well, heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that. Well, let me get another piece of bait out there and see if I can't do that again. All right. Well, like I said, like I wanted to do today, and this end of the river doesn't offer that much. There we go. There we go. He must have come back for it. I don't know if he's the same one that hit it earlier, but he must have come back for it. Not a big one, but I'll take him for sure. It's just a lot of fun catching them out of this 10, 12 foot of water. A lot more fish up here than I gave credit to. I mean, he's still bigger than what we were catching all the other places. Well, still bigger than what we were catching out of the deeper water, I'll say that. He is definitely bigger than that. Yeah, you are definitely not the one that bit earlier, buddy. Heck yeah. Another one up here. I mean, I wonder, I mean, some of that, I mean, you see like all the marks and scars on him. Like this fish has been, he's been bit. You got all kinds of marks and stuff on him. Like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Like they're up in the, you know, the brush and stuff like that. Well, actually, I mean, that looks like he was caught in a gill net. To be honest with you, that's what all that looks like. Like it was caught in somebody's net. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. See, quite a bit more fish up here than I thought there were. All right, we're gonna move on back. We got enough time for one more spot. Well, that sun goes down. Only because there's a lot of logs and stuff in this river, and I do not want to navigate it in low light conditions. Oop, oop, oop. Did he drop it? You dog. Been sitting here all this time and then you pick it up and then you just drop it? Well, either way, I want to move. I want to fish one more spot. All right, well, we gotta let the boat spin around, but we're kind of up on there's a huge deep hole right out here. Once the boat gets spun around, it'll make more sense, but then we got this barge coming. I don't think I'm in his way. At least I hope I'm not in his way. I don't think I am anyway. If he comes up here, he's pretty shallow because I'm in 15 foot of water, so. Anyway, let me get some baits cut up. Anyway, there's a big hole right out here, and then we're kind of up on a high spot. It's just a continuation of where we was at. We're just quite a bit further down, and it goes into a big creek mouth down there, so I'm gonna see. There's a lot of structure and stuff up here too, so we're gonna see how that all plays out. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Now, is that a barge bite? Man, I pulled up here. It has been bite after bite after bite. Come here, buddy. Oh, he dropped it. It's just been bite after bite after bite. Hey, action's action. Come on in here, buddy. But like I said, they're definitely bigger than the fish we were catching out in that deep water stuff. Them deep water fish, they were just, I mean, they were just dinks. I won't tell you that. At least these ones here, you know, they're closer to 10 pounds. We had, That one was about 18 pounds, 17, 18 pounds. So I'm not going to complain. Yep. Good looking fish. Well, thank you, buddy. I'll get you back. It has been instant bites since we've gotten here. I think all my drags are loose. Well, I guess it's better to be loose than too tight. Come on, buddy. This one here is tuned up. We just threw right in a wad of them. So I put these rods in my rod box. I don't ever, I don't know, I probably should check the drags on them when I pull them out, because you know, they get the old star drag, they get hit and bumped and all that good stuff. Where you at, buddy? You seem a little bit bigger than the last one. I'll bring you over to the side here. Oh yeah, a little bit bigger. I don't know. Wow, that is interesting, buddy. If I could get him in without this hook untangling itself, this is going to be awesome. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. So he had got hooked, the hook like hooked onto the leader line, and then that's how it was. That's why I was like, what? Well, thank you, buddy. Yeah, so you were slightly bigger than the last one. I don't exactly know how you got the... Oh, you were just barely hooked too, buddy. Honestly, you weren't hooked at all, but heck yeah, look at this dude. It's another about 14 pounds, 13, 14 pounds. Heck yeah, buddy, appreciate that. Hey, let me get some rods back out there. Yeah, now I really wish I was able to get back into that little shallow spot. Because like I said, the boat's sitting in 16, well, just over 16, or right at 16 foot of water. We're at 15.8 right now. There you have it. Kind of biting like a channel cat. Kind of fighting like a channel cat. I mean, I'm due. I ain't caught one today. I got one going with this one. He dropped it. And I'm due for a channel cat. I haven't caught one today. That's exactly what it is. Old channel cat. Just tuned up, buddy. Yep, just an old channel cat. God, look at the length on that dude. Yes, I was due for one today. I haven't caught one yet today. There we go. That's not a bad one either. Nice looking channel cat. I appreciate it, buddy. All right. Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna close this one. We did not manage to put a big one over the side of the boat today, but I don't know. Learned a little something. I really wish, again, I wish I could have went shallower, but I just couldn't get back in there. I tried some of the other backwater stuff over here. I couldn't get in there either. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm probably going to have to run to the north end and maybe try to find some, you know, because there are flats up there. I've seen them and fished on a couple of them back during the summer, but this old boat, wind's going and stuff. But but yeah, like I said, we didn't put no big ones over the side of the boat, but I did learn something today. Most of the fish that we were catching, well, I'm going to say the non-dink fish, they weren't great fish. They were okay to good fish, and they were like 15 foot of water. 10 to 15 foot of water is where they were at, and that was kind of interesting to know. So the water temps did come up today to 54, almost 55 degrees. You know, I guess this rain we got, I thought it'd be like a cold rain, but apparently it warmed the water up some, because we were sitting at 50, 49, 50 degrees last time I was out here. Of course, I've been off. I say off, I've been not fishing since, you know, Christmas and stuff like that. So it's been a few days. So it's just interesting. I mean, it's good to know, knowledge for next time. I'm definitely going to try to find some shallower stuff than what I'm fishing now. What I'm currently fishing are just like, you know, I guess they're technically flats, but they're just shallow areas where the current goes away. And of course, over time, this kind of shallows up because of all the sediment and stuff. Oh, we're gonna have one. He was biting like a channel cat anyway. But yeah, so I don't know. Again, we tried everything. We fished just about everything I could think of. We tried deep holes, we tried shallow points, we tried all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna come back out here with a different game plan next time and see if we can't make something happen. Still caught fish, so that's one of the good things about it. We were still able to put a few fish over the boat. But yeah, I want to sit down and look at the map, try to figure out other places we can expand on this. I don't know, and see what we can't come across. But learned a lot. Definitely learned a lot today. But anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.